24 notes. So familiar to the ear.
It's just not another tune. It's something that is uniquely American.
Melodic, yet solemn in their simplicity.
Very heavy and profound.
98-year-old bugler Stewart Boone does not need sheet music.
An honor to play it.
The veteran of the Battle of the Bulge can tally how many times he has played taps.
1,248.
On this day, the musician honors fellow soldiers who have gone before him at Richmond National Cemetery.
It brings tears to most people's eyes to hear it.
The call that echoes from coast to coast at military funerals and installations daily was composed just a few miles from where Mr. Boone now plays. Berkeley Plantation in Charles City County is dripping with history. It was the site of the first Thanksgiving and home to our 9th president, William Henry Harrison.
A lot of people don't realize that this is the spot.
The sprawling landmark sitting along the James River is also the birthplace of taps.
The tune itself has become our national song of remembrance.
In July of 1862, while the Civil War rages across Virginia, Union General Daniel Butterfield composes a new song to order lights out for his troops.
So this is very historic ground, and the fact that taps, America's most famous bugle call, was born here is just so important.
Yari Villanueva is considered America's preeminent taps historian. The bugler from Maryland says the new tune grips the 140,000 soldiers camped at Berkeley and beyond.
And I'm sure that they all were looking at each other wondering what that was.
The United States Air Force band veteran has performed taps tens of thousands of times at Arlington National Cemetery and military ceremonies.
It has been a bugle call that's been with me all my life.
More than a century and a half later, the song is woven into the American fabric.
It's recognizable within the first 3 notes. You can sound it anywhere around the world and people will know what that piece is.
Taps was born out of this incredibly awful struggle.
Malcolm Jameson, who owns Berkeley, says taps touches his soul.
It was a haunting melody.
As a teen, Malcolm's grandfather John served as a drummer boy in the Union Army and listened to taps performed right here at the very beginning.
I've heard it hundreds, thousands of times. Every time I hear it, it gives me goosebumps. It affects me.
Berkeley embraces its connection to music history. A marker installed 53 years ago commemorates the moment.
It mimics life, where it will start off slowly and then reach a high point and then come back down.
On display, the instrument reportedly owned by Oliver Norton Wilcox, the soldier who first sounded the song.
It's an emotional call because it's performed under the most trying circumstances.
Civil War reenactor Yari Villanueva returns to Berkeley often with bugle in hand.
It is such a poignant piece of music. It is that song that is the nation's farewell to those who've served.
For Yari, playing where it all started can't be measured.
It's a little eerie knowing that this is the birthplace of taps, but it's also an honor to be standing on this ground where the call was composed 160 years ago.
The 24 notes of taps signal finality, a somber ending. But it is one tune that carries.
I try to make it as flawless as possible.
Enduring over the centuries.
I just do my best trying to reach that ultimate goal.
Passed down from generation to generation. One soldier to another.
They're hearing it. They may be in some unconscious level that we're not really aware of. They're listening and they're hearing it and they're appreciative.